Okay, I want to talk about a few things. First, as of October 26th, 2017, I have on order the new Prusa MK3 kit form. So, only reason I'm telling you that and the date is we'll see how long it takes to get here. And then once it gets here and I put it together, I'll shoot a video on that as well. But in order to order that, I had to sell off all my old printers except I kept the S5. I need this large scale printer for projects. But I sold off the CR-10, which used to sit here, the 300mm one with the dual Z drive, and I sold off my older Prusa MK3, and I sold off, in a lot of the videos you saw them sitting here, the two Dreamers. Sold those off. I still have a polisher I need to sell. It's up on Craigslist. No one's bought that yet. So, okay, let's move on to this. A couple of mods that I've just recently added, which any guys with these things might like to add, is I went ahead and added the all-metal extruder drive system here. This one was a cheap one that I found just on eBay, generic. And the only mods that I do to these before I put them on is I replace this coupler with a good one. And then there's a bushing on this screw, which they didn't quite make either the bushing long enough or the hole that it recesses in long enough. But anyway, I drilled it out enough so that when the screw is completely tight, the arm is still free to move and not pinched. And the other thing that I do, of course, is I drill in a hole so I can put a piece of PTF tubing in there so that this rides on that. The filament sensor is just hanging down here right now. Just nothing wrong with it, just out of the way. But I think probably the main thing that you can do with any of these large Z drive printers is you have to keep the registration between the two sides the same, and then just handling this and moving it, one side will move in the other. And if they're both not in correct registration, then your bed can't be leveled to it. You can't level your bed. So the very first thing I've done with all my CR-10s is, in this case, I made up this little thing. These are just some threaded standoffs and a piece of thread stock and some locking nuts. When this gantry, if you will, is all the way down and hits its micro switch, it's all the way at home, it's at bed level. The distance between that bar and here, I set this up to match exactly. Then I can take at any time when I'm starting a print and everything has come down and it's doing its little wipe here or whenever. That's plenty of time to set this on this side. And if it isn't exactly snug between here and here, then you just grab the stepper motor and give it a couple of clicks till it is. And to do that, every first layer of every print works right, because that's where I leveled my bed at. It's a way to confirm that one side hasn't gotten out of alignment with the other. I think you should consider making yourself up something like that. On my older CR-10, the 300mm one, I had just taken a metal L bracket, like a shelf bracket, and cut it, and then painstakingly filed it down with a hand file until it exactly fit this side. Then I could just hold it over on the other side so it was always there and ready to go. Okay, so let's see how long it takes for the MK3 to appear in that new spot. Very excited. Can't wait to get it.